For anybody listening to this video, it's imperative you listen to the whole video, please. Please click the thumbs up button. It's extremely important that you do that. Thank you to those that do click that thumbs up button. Basically, there's been some things that have been going on that some of them are online, some of them are offline. And I want to thank you to the people who have been praying for me and my family with the different things that are going on, because a lot of stuff I can't even talk about. Some of it for legal reasons, some of it for personal reasons. This is a lot of stuff going on. It seems like I just got like basically hit with bad news after bad news. You know how like you have like a bad day? Like I had like a bad like few days. You know what I mean? Like crazy stuff just kept happening. And I can't really get into it too much on YouTube, like any truly detailed specifics. I might talk about stuff a little bit more soon, but as of right now, July 11th of 2020, I really just don't have it within me to really do that. So I apologize to those that who have been wondering specifically what's going on. I really just can't do it. But what I will say is this: I reached out to YouTube last month, June of 2020, because of some issues that I were having with my channel. Okay, and basically YouTube was in correspondence with me. The next thing I know, this month, July of 2020, all of a sudden they started messing with my channel. Which, you know, a lot of people who make YouTube videos, they always say, listen, whatever you do, do not go talking to YouTube, because if you do, stuff is going to happen to your channel. It's going to get deleted. They're going to find some sort of way, you know, basically you're going to be penalized one way or the other. Something is going to happen if you do it. And sure enough, that's what happened to me. It took about a month, and I guess YouTube maybe was looking for something. At least that's what it seems like. And I have no copyright strikes against my channel. I have no flags, you know, or strikes, you know, because they give you like 3 strikes or 4 strikes or something. Like I have none of that. There's no issues like that going on my end. Nobody's complaining, you know, about my videos or anything like that. They can't hit me with the hate speech crap. Well, actually, they recently hit me with the hate speech crap. What am I talking about? Because I had said in my video that Alexa Sky had a baby with a white man, and they said that it may be potentially offensive to marginalized groups. And I'm like, who's the marginalized group? And what did I say that was negative? I'm like, you know, you got to be kidding me. I mean, YouTube, I don't understand how they do what they do or why they do what they do, but it's something beyond unfair. But yeah, I reached out to YouTube back in June of 2020, and I was like, look, you're not giving my videos enough impressions in order for them to be seen. I'm over here stuck at 95 or 96 million views, and I should have crossed the 100 million view threshold a long time ago. And it's so funny because I told y'all over and over and over again, my channel should have 10 times the views and 10 times the subscribers that it has, and it doesn't make any sense. No matter what I do, it doesn't seem to make much of a difference. I should have crossed those thresholds a long time ago. I have like 141,000 plus subscribers who don't even receive notifications and stuff. But what YouTube said to me was this: blah blah blah, you're 1.6 M or million, 1.6 million subscribers. And I'm like, according to my channel, I have 141,000. Where? Because they did a deep analysis into my channel to see what was going on since I reached out to them, right, last month in June of 2020. And one of the letters that they sent me back said 1.6 M subscribers. And I'm thinking, like, that's over 10 times what my channel was showing. Once again, I told y'all over and over again, I should have 10 to 20 times the subscribers and 10 to 20 times the views, and something wasn't adding up. So when this person from YouTube said that to me, I was just like, isn't that something? Isn't that something? Like, do they know something that I don't know? Because I did notice, like, my subscribers would creep up for the day, for example, right? Let's say, for example, they went up 50. Let's just say I had like 50 new subscribers. Let's just say, for example, I had 140,050 subscribers. Next thing I know, I would see the number start to roll backwards, and I would refresh the screen, and it would cut back, and it would cut back a little bit more, and it would cut back a little bit more. And then the next thing you know, it would be like 141,030. And I'm like, where did those other 20 subscribers go? So it's as if somebody's like rolling back my subscribers. And also on my channels, they're not showing my comments. Like it'll say, for example, on this one video I just uploaded on one of my other channels, it said like 17 comments. And then I went and counted the comments that were actually showing. It was like maybe 9 of them. And I'm like, but that's like about half of what's actually there. Why are they not showing my comments? and this other just like weird stuff that would happen. I'm just waiting for them to tell me that my channel's been hijacked, because that's happened to a lot of YouTubers. And I'm just waiting for that okie doke to happen next too. Either that or my whole channel will get deleted. One or the other. Unless some other, you know, strange occurrence is going to happen. Something else bad is going to happen. But long story short, I reached out to YouTube in June. About a month later, you know, I have no strikes on my channel, no copyright strikes, no strikes against the channel for me violating YouTube policy. But yet YouTube keeps finding ways to say that I've kind of done something wrong, like the Alexa Sky video I uploaded saying that she was pregnant and I mentioned her white baby's daddy, alleged white baby's daddy, and they said that that was like me saying something negative about a marginalized group or whatever, and that it may be offensive, and they penalized me for that. But it wasn't like a big deal. They didn't give me like a strike against my channel or anything like that, but they did basically let me know, you know, that there would be like little to no ads on that video, because, you know, it might be offensive to some people, because I said that her baby's daddy was white. Speaking of offense and race, YouTube has a Twitter page, which I'm gonna have to make a really detailed video where I really just start to get into extreme specifics and start showing people receipts of everything that's bothering me and really just get it all off my chest of what's been going on, because I have been saving receipts for years now. But and if they delete my channel, I'll just make a new one, because my voice will be heard. But YouTube is like pandering to black people. They have like that Black Lives Matter crap up on their Twitter page, and I started scrolling down and I'm like, where's the black men? I saw like some LGBT people, a transgender person. Oh, they're gonna say that this is hate speech. Watch this video get taken down because I mentioned that YouTube posted a transgender person on their Twitter page. They're gonna say that that was offensive, the mention of a transgender person. You know, so make sure y'all have the same energy when they mention people who are heteronormative cisgender. Make sure you have the same energy, because if not, you're discriminating against me, which is heterophobia. But anyways, long story short, they're talking that Black Lives Matter crap as if black men's lives matter to YouTube, right? Which I know from my personal experience. Anyways, so I'm scrolling down the page and I see like some black women, like some makeup crap or whatever, LGBT crap, and I'm just like, where are the straight black men? It's straight black men who were losing their lives having encounters with the police, but yet you're talking about Black Lives Matter without having the actual people who were at risk up there. And I just noticed that. But you know, that's just some of y'all might be saying, well, aren't those small potatoes compared to everything else that you're going to? Because anybody who's been around long enough knows that I've had like a not the easiest time with YouTube. And I would have to say, if you're a black person, don't become a YouTuber. Excuse me. If you're a straight black man, don't become a YouTuber, particularly if you're black American and heterosexual, because they'll pander as long as you're a black woman, as long as you're LGBT, as long as you're like Caribbean or African or something like that. But if you're like a straight black guy from America, the people who are actually at risk, then from my personal experience, YouTube just doesn't F with you like that. I don't see any love from them, and I don't believe in divide and conquer. But anyways, you know, I took up enough of y'all's time. I've been rambling for over 8 minutes, and I'm not even being super specific. And y'all have to understand that the reason why I'm not really being super specific is because a lot of this stuff is like deeply personal. Like, I kind of tried to express myself a little bit on my community tab on the Meat Magazine 7 channel, but it's like, come on now. There's just too much going on and offline. Too much drama. I don't do drama. I'm a pretty cool, calm person in real life, like off of YouTube. Some of y'all might be like, well, I've heard you wild out on YouTube. Yeah, for comedic effect, to be, you know, entertaining or whatever. But in real life, I'm not really with the rah-rah at all whatsoever, to tell you the truth. That's why I have not done much as far as my situation with YouTube, because of the simple fact that I'm pretty non-confrontational. However, I'm 100% going to fight this. And YouTube knows what I'm talking about. They know the specifics, and they know exactly what they're doing. I've been saving receipts of all the different weird things and those weird comments that pop up on my channels and everything. I've been saving all of this information for years and years now. I think I have literally thousands of examples now at this point of just really odd things that don't add up. But anyways, to let me know that you listen all the way until the end of this video, I need you to say the following password in the comment section. And yeah, I think I'm going to be making an updated video where I start showing receipts and getting extremely specific and detailed, because the world needs to hear my story. But to let me know you listen all the way to the end of this video. The secret password to say in the comments is not equal. Because when I was conversing with YouTube in June of 2020 about why my channel does not get the impressions that it deserves, and I'll just use 5,000 for an example, because I know some of my videos have 5,000 impressions, which is how many times YouTube puts your video in the face of other people. The average video gets 2 to 7% clicks, right? 2 to 7% of people who see your thumbnail and the title and everything actually click on your video. So if you give me 5,000 impressions, that's 100 to 350 views. That's if it just performs average. Now, if it performs above average, then you have a chance. What, like if 100% of people click? Remember, the average is 2 to 7%. So a person with 141,000 subscribers only getting 5,000 impressions, what is that going to do, right? And I sent YouTube this video. Was a Stevie J and Faith Evans video when they got into an altercation, and I sent YouTube that video as an example of a video that wasn't getting enough impressions for it to really do what it needed to do, because I knew it was the type of video, if it was put in the right people's faces, a lot of people would have clicked on it and would have wanted to hear the news that I was trying to deliver. So I just used that one as an example, and YouTube came back talking about well, you see 39 point something % is the audience retention. People stayed for about 40% of the video, and that's why the video didn't get enough views or whatever, and it had like a over 20% click-through rate. Remember, 2 to 7% is average, and like YouTube said, this is a high click-through rate. So I went and looked up audience retention. I said, well, what is a normal audience retention rate? How long do people stay around for the average video? Because YouTube does not publish that information. That's one thing that YouTube does not talk about, is how long people watch people's videos. So I went and I found some white YouTubers, and they were showing how much money they were making. They were showing how much of their videos that people were watching. These people were making buku bucks, considering, and people were watching 20-something% of their videos. But yet they were getting a lot of impressions, these white YouTubers. That's why YouTube is not equal.